Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So why keep chickens? That's the question. For me, keeping chickens is an important aspect of my life. You know, they provide us with eggs, they provide us with compost, but more importantly, they help us in our connection with nature. All animals and nature are all connected in this amazing web of life, and they're all consciously connected. And at some point, we humans have lost that connection. I feel like particularly with the rise of technology and machines, that link to nature has been even eroded and lost even more. And it's important that we realise that we need to get back to being one with nature, and realise that we're just no different to the chicken or the tree or the bugs that are in our garden. And I'd like to try and work with nature, hence why I really try to use permaculture as part of my garden repertoire. One of the things I would like to do is go back to what inspired me to be where I am today. I grew up on a farm. My dad was a herdsman, and I used to keep budgies and cockatiels. I don't know if anyone will know in the UK, but there was a TV show in the late 80s, early 90s called Wacaday. They used to have a cockatiel called Magic. My parents have got this obsession with calling us all beginnings with M, so we have all our pets beginning with M, and they thought it would be great to get me a cockatiel when I was 8 for my birthday. And I came down one morning on my birthday to find that I had a cockatiel called Magic. And after a few years, we expanded after a budgie flew into our garden, and we built them an aviary because we didn't feel it was right for them to just be in a tiny cage. And that aviary turned into several aviaries and turned into almost like a little mini business for me as a young teenager. I used to breed them, and then I used to sell them to the pet shops. It really helped because I used to get a bit bullied at school. For me, keeping the budgies was an important outlet for me to help with my own mental health there. And over the last few years, I realised that I really need to get back to nature and get back to being around animals, around trees, around plants. And one of my goals, and we came quite close to it a few years ago, is to have my own small holding. We can build a community and live together, and help other people connect with nature and help people heal from their own mental sort of health problems maybe they've picked up, or help them detox from the addictive screens that we have around us. And I'm no different to anyone. I have a phone which I try to leave in the house, and when I'm outside with the chickens or I'm in my polytunnel, I don't think about anything. I don't think about the stresses of work, the stresses of managing people, the stresses of keeping two very hyperactive children. I'm just one with nature. I'm not thinking, I'm just doing. For me, that is incredibly important. And I want to help other people realise the importance of that, and the importance of just being present in that moment in time and not worrying about other things in their lives, whether it's problems at home, problems at work, family issues, whatever it is. Because being out in nature, going for walks, being in your garden, for me is the most important thing you can do. And I encourage you to join me on this adventure. And let's get grounded.